Good morning, student. Okay, today we are discussing about the representations or formulations of the galvanic cell, also called short notation of the galvanic cell. Okay, today we are going to discussing the representation of or formulation of galvanic cell or short notation of the galvanic cell. So there are some conventions or some rules to for the formulations of the galvanic cell. First rule is galvanic cell is represented by the formula or short notation. Galvanic cell is represented by the formula or short notations, and cell formula or short notation includes electrodes, aqueous solutions of ion solutions, and other species. So how the galvanic cell is represented? Galvanic cell is represented by formula or short notation. Okay, cell formula or short notation include which passage? It includes the electrodes, it includes the aqueous solution of ions and other passages and solutions. Okay, there are some rules or conventions are used to write the cell formula, formulate the cell for the representation of the cell. Okay, what is the first rule? Metal or inert electrode. Which are the inert electrode? Platinum wire is the inert electrode. Metal or inert electrode are denoted by the vertical line. How they are denoted by? They are denoted by the vertical line and placed at the ends of the formula or short notation. Electrodes are denoted by the vertical line. They may be metal electrode or inert electrode, and they are placed at the ends of the formula or short notation. They have the two ends, left end, and formula have the two ends, left end and right end, left end and right end. So electrodes or metal inert electrodes or metal electrodes are placed at the end of the cell formula or cell notations. Anode is written, anode is placed extreme left. Anode is written on extreme left and cathode is placed at the extreme right. Where the anode is placed? Anode is written or anode is placed at the extreme left of the cell formula and cathode is placed at the extreme right at the cell formula or cell notation during the formulation of the cells. Second rule is insoluble species are placed in the interior position adjacent to the metal electrode. If there are insoluble species, they are placed interior of the electrodes. They are placed in the interior positions adjacent to the metal electrodes. Okay. Third rule is that single vertical line indicate the phase boundary. There are in the cell formula there is a single vertical line, and this single vertical line represent the phase boundary, that is the direct contact between the electrode and solutions. Okay, so next rule is that double vertical line is indicate the salt breeze. Double vertical line indicate the salt breeze. How the salt breeze indicated? Salt breeze indicated by the double vertical line. How the phase boundary is indicated? Phase boundary is indicated by the single vertical line. Okay. additional information such as concentration of solution and gas pressures also given. Do you know additional information such as concentration of the solution, concentrations of ions or the gas pressures present in the galvanic cells are also given. Okay. Single half cell is written in order to aqueous solution of ion first and then solid electrode. How the single half cell is written in order aqueous solution? How the single cell is written? We have the written the first solution of ions and then single vertical line and then solid electrodes. Okay, and this order is reversed when electrode is anode. When the electrode is anode, this order is in the cell is reversed. That is the anode electrode is written in the first and then solutions. If it is acts as a cathode, then written the solution first and then electrodes. Okay, and in case of the anode, first electrode and then written the solutions. Okay.